What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jack Monkey, taking back with another video. And today we've got Week 12 NFL predictions. There's no bye weeks this week, and my record is 93, 65 and 1 on the year. So I'm gonna be posting this like Wednesday night, obviously, as you guys are gonna see it because of the games on Thursday afternoon and stuff like that. So headlines are: Taysom Hill starting again. Joe Burrow tears his ACL. Brandon Allen will start. Mike Glennon starting for the Jaguars over Jake Luton. Adam Thielen likely out due to a positive COVID-19 test. Christian McCaffrey doubtful this week, probably won't play. And Sam Darnold back, and P. Ryan for the Jets will be placed on IR with high ankle sprain. So let's get into it. First matchup. The Texans and the Lions. Now, the Texans beat the Patriots at 3-7, and the Lions lost to the Panthers, got shut out to go to 4-6. Lions did not look good at all. I mean, they turned the ball over too much, and that's going to be enough for the Texans to find a way to win again, and the Texans are going to win 24-23. Now, Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys found a way to win versus the Vikings, go to 3-7, and the football team beat the Bengals to also go to 3-7. And the Washington football team, all they need is one more win to pretty much get the first seed in the NFC East. So I'm thinking that the Dallas Cowboys will win. Dallas Cowboys will win because Andy Dalton's going to look good, going to get physique, and the Cowboys will win 27-20. Now, the Ravens and the Steelers. Now, the Ravens did not look good versus the Titans, losing in overtime, and the Steelers 10-0 as they did beat the Jaguars. The Ravens are 6-4. I didn't say that. So I'm thinking that the Ravens they're not looking too good, and the Steelers are going to keep this 10-0, and they're going to go to 11-0, and they're going to win 31-27. Now the Chargers and the Bills. Chargers beat the Jets last week to go to 3-7. The Bills 7-3, and they did have a bye week last week. That was crazy. How the Chargers almost blew the lead to the New York Jets. The Jets came in second strong, but they almost blew the lead, and they didn't. But yeah, it was close, and the Bills coming off a bye, hopefully going to look strong, and the Buffalo Bills are going to take this one, as Josh Allen's going to look good, and the Buffalo Bills are going to win 27-20. Now, the Titans and the Colts. Titans 7-3 with a win versus the Ravens, obviously, and the Colts 7-3 with a win versus the Packers in overtime last week. So both of these teams had the overtime wins last week. It's going to be both a close game and a fun game to watch, but Derrick Henry is probably going to be the difference maker in this one. And I'm going to pick the Titans beating the Colts 34-31. Now the Panthers and the Vikings. Panthers beat the Lions, shut them out to go to 4-7, and the Vikings lost to the Cowboys to go to 4-6. Now, if you're a Vikings fan, it's a horrible loss for you, losing to the Cowboys, obviously, as they did not look good at all. And Adam Thielen likely out now, so it's going to be Justin Jefferson having to step up for the Vikings, and I just don't see them beating the Panthers. Mike Davis looked good. The Panthers got the offensive weapons, except for really their quarterback. We don't know if Teddy Bridgewater is going to play or not. But that Walker guy, that former XFL guy, he looked pretty decent. So there's that. Now so I'm going to pick the Panthers beat the Vikings 27-24. And we got the Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Jaguars have Mike Glennon as their starting QB for this week. And the Browns, obviously coming off a win versus the Eagles, to go to 7-3 and are in second in that division over the Ravens, which has been a crazy year for the Ravens here, having tough matchups. More like no one thought the Ravens were going to have as tough of matchups, but they did. And the Browns now in second place in that division. And the Jaguars are 1-9, obviously with the loss to the Steelers last week. So I'm thinking that the Browns will get this one and they'll get it easy and win 31-10. Now the Giants and the Bengals. Now the Bengals don't have Joe Burrow anymore, obviously, with a torn ACL out for the year. So they will have Brandon Allen as their starting quarterback. And the Giants, coming off a bye in 3-7, obviously only they need one more win to get in that division for the number one spot. And I think that they are going to do it this week. I mean, they aren't a bad team, even though they got a lot of young core, young depth in their roster, and they're gonna win 24-17 Giants. Now the Cardinals and the Patriots. Patriots lost to the Texans last week to go to 4-6, and the Cardinals lost to the Seahawks last week to go to 6-4. And the Cardinals, that division is really strong and really tough. They are in third in that division now, and the Rams are in first in it. So it's going to be crazy between who gets that first seed the in that division. So I'm gonna have to say the Cardinals. They have kind of an easy matchup versus the Patriots. Obviously, the Patriots losing to the Texans, so I'm gonna pick that the Cardinals come in on top and win 34-20. Now the Dolphins and the Jets. Dolphins lost to the Broncos last week to go to 6-4, and the Jets lost to the Chargers to go to 0-10. Now, Joe Flacco looked good, obviously in the second half, but he will most likely not get the start this week as Sam Darnold is likely to be back. And the Dolphins, Tua got benched. He didn't look good at all that game, only putting up 13 points. Um, I don't. This one's probably gonna ruin me. I'm probably gonna get not good if I have a perfect run now, but I probably don't. But I'm gonna pick actually the Jets are going to win, and this is a shocker. I'm gonna pick the Jets winning 27-20. Now the Ravens and the Falcons. Or sorry, the Raiders and the Falcons. Raiders coming off a loss versus the Chiefs to go in 6-4, but the Raiders looked really good versus the Chiefs, only losing by 3 or 4. I don't remember. It was by 4 points. Derek Carr looked really strong. I missed that projection by 1 point. I said the Chiefs were going to win 35-30, and they won 35-31, so that sucks. But I'm going to pick the Raiders have most likely an easy dub versus the Falcons, and the Raiders will win 30-20. Now the Saints and the Broncos. Broncos coming off a win versus the Dolphins, and to go to 4-6, and the Saints 8-2 with a win versus the Falcons last week, as Taysom Hill looked really good. Taysom Hill, he looked solid. I mean, wasn't bad, but he's a top quarterback, and he's not a top quarterback. I'm kidding. But he's one of that guys that is solid all around, and it gets the job done for them. We were probably gonna see a lot of Alvin Kamara in this one, and the Saints are gonna beat the Broncos 24-9. Now we got the 49ers and the Rams. 49ers 4-6 coming off a bye, so maybe that helps it out and gets some momentum going for them. And the Rams 7-3 and first in that division with a win versus the Bucs. Now that was crazy win versus the Buccaneers. Tom Brady just didn't look good enough in that one, and that's why the Rams came out on top. But that's not the matchup we're looking at. We're looking at the 49ers and the Rams. So I'm going to pick that if Jared Goff stays and looks good like he has been doing, they're going to take down the struggling injured 49ers, but Raheem Mostert is likely to come back, so maybe we're going to see a lot of him. Maybe the 49ers win, but not for this. I'm going to pick the Rams taking down the 49ers, and the Rams will win 31-20. Now we got the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Now this is probably the best matchup in the NFL all of this week, and maybe all of the NFL. I mean, and every week so far, this might be the best matchup here, as Tom Brady will face Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs looked really good versus the Raiders, obviously, and the Bucs didn't look that good versus the Rams. Tom Brady's struggling on prime time. Tom Brady likes to throw some dumb passes, and Tom Brady gets away from the game plan, I think. Yeah, but Mike Evans looked really good in that game, fighting for a touchdown. And the Chiefs, you got to give it to Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That offense is solid. Patrick Mahomes. You can just keep the list going on. Sammy Watkins, he's obviously probably not going to play again. He might play this week with a hamstring injury, not sure yet. But obviously the Buccaneers also have a good offense with Godwin, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, guys like that. So this one's going to be a really high scoring, really fun game. But I think the Chiefs are going to come out on top, win 40-35. Now the Sunday night football matchup where Aaron Rodgers, Packers, probably will take on Nick Foles, Bears. If Nick Foles is playing, I don't know. Might be Mitch Trubisky. But yeah, so I just find the Packers coming off that loss and the Bears on the bye week. Maybe this is going to be closer than people will think. But actually, I don't think so, as the Packers are 7-3, looking strong, even though they did lose last week to the Colts in overtime because of Valdez-Scantling on the fumble. And the Bears obviously on bye. So let's see if they practice hard and they look good. But I'm going to pick the Packers winning 34-20. And now we got our Monday Night Football matchup up, which is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles lost to the Browns last week to 3-6-1, but still in first in that division, which is crazy, stupid, everything. Yeah, and the Seahawks, obviously, with the win versus the Cardinals on Thursday. Even though I'm a Jets fan, I'm good for the Seahawks because we had the Seahawks first round pick. But I really like the Seahawks and Russell Wilson and everybody. So, yeah, so the Seahawks obviously 7-3 and in second in the division. It's been a crazy division, as I've been saying, with the Rams matchup and the Cardinals matchup. So yeah, look for Russell Wilson to be strong, and I think this one's going to be an easy dub for the Seahawks, and the Seahawks are going to win 40-20. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe for more. Post these every single Thursday. Maybe this one's going up Wednesday night. Not sure yet. We're gonna see. Yeah, but if it does, it will probably go up Thursday morning. You guys will probably see Thursday, obviously. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Peace.